Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, the NASCAR Cup Series, the Great American Gateway 400 from Pocono Raceway, the Tricky Triangle. 91st race at the Tricky Triangle for NASCAR Cup Series. 400 miles, 160 laps, 3 stages, 30, 65, and 65. 7 sets of tires. The approximate fuel window is 37 to 42 laps. So we'll have pit stops in Stage 2 and Stage 3. Looks like Stage 1 can go pit stop free unless we have a bunch of cautions, and then you might see some strategy there. The neat thing about Pocono is it's kind of like a road course. You can actually pit before the end of the stage. As long as you're not more than, I think they said 10 seconds behind the leader, you can pit and stay on the lead lap. But then that really makes those pit stops crucial. You have a tire get away, you have a slow pit stop, you do something wrong, you're going to get caught a lap down and not work out very well for you. In the last 7 races, only one winner has started within top 8. Most tracks you see only like the top 5 win, but here at Pocono, in the last 7 races, only one winner started above 8th. So you can make up spots. You can start back a little bit and come through the field. In the last 2 races, Toyota's won 8 of the last 11, technically. As we know, in 2022, we had the great disqualification of 2 Joe Gibbs racing cars. The winner, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Busch, for the piece of tape about that long. We've all remembered the pictures and the video that Denny Hamlin put out there with the trophy, the eagle, with the piece of tape from its mouth. So technically, yes, Toyota won 8 of the last 11. Kind of won 9 of 11, but it depends on if you want to credit Denny Hamlin with that. The official rulebook says he finished 37th that day because of disqualification. Now, in the last 2 races, Denny Hamlin, yes, he was disqualified, but yes, he won, but he won last year. Tyler Reddick, on those 2 races, finished second in both races. Christopher Bell, average finish 5.0. Martin Truex Jr., 5.0. Chase Elliott, 5.5 with a win, kind of. He was third, 2 disqualifications, he won. It still counts as a win, so he won. Eric Jones, 9.0. So Eric Jones does need definitely needs a good run here. Bubba Wallace, average finish 9.5 in these 2 races at Pocono. And these are only the 2 races in the Gen 7 car. Ty Gibbs, average finish 10.5. As we know, 2 years ago, Kurt Busch got hurt. 2022, Ty Gibbs filled in at Pocono, filled in for the rest of the year. He goes to Pocono. Literally, Kurt got hurt on Saturday in qualifying. Ty had to start the car with 0. He literally flew back to Charlotte, jumped in his personal iRacing simulator, and then flew back the next morning, just so he could go home, sleep in his bed, and use his equipment to kind of do some stuff in the cup car off Pocono. Didn't do bad. Top 5 last year. Average finish in those 2 races, 10.5. Ironically, for me at least as a fan, this would be the race to be really a cool moment for him to break through and get that victory. I would love to see Kurt over in victory lane. Congratulate him. I think that would be a really cool moment. The fact that Kurt got hurt here, unfortunately, so far has cost him his career, and the guy that was able to step in and take over that ride that day, get his first win here, I think that would be a really cool moment. Kyle Busch, 11.5 average finish in these 2 races. That's having him finish second and not last at 2022 race, and Kyle Larson 12.5. Average running position for these 2 races with the Gen 7 car: Denny Hamlin 7.21, Martin Truex Jr. 9.05, William Byron 9.67, Kyle Larson 9.9, Christopher Bell 10.65, Tyler Reddick 10.92. A lot of Toyotas here. Matter of fact, my NASCAR Fantasy Live lineup is nothing but Toyotas. Chase Elliott 12.24. Kyle Busch 12.34, Bubba Wallace 13.04, Eric Jones 13.64. As for that NASCAR fantasy lineup, I've actually used all my Kyle Larson starts up. So for the next 6 races, I don't have Kyle Larson until the playoffs. Did I mess some strategy up there? Maybe. But you know what? If you look at Pocono, Indy, Richmond, Michigan, Daytona, Darlington. I might have used them a couple times, so maybe I messed up, maybe I didn't, but we'll see. So I'm starting C-Bell, Christopher Bell, I'm starting Ty Gibbs, I'm starting Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., and Bubba Wallace is in the garage for me. So basically 2311 JGR there. So 20 of 26 races down, 6 races until the playoffs start. We know we have this week and next week at Brickyard, then we have the 2-week Olympic break. During that two-week Olympic break, I'll do some videos here, maybe some like profile videos, some like top, some numbered stat videos and whatnot about NASCAR. We'll definitely have the NASCAR-oriented videos that week, along with obviously pro wrestling. All right, Kyle Larson 3 wins, Chase Elliott with a win, Tyler Reddick with a win, Denny Hamlin 3 wins, William Byron 3 wins, Ryan Blaney a win, Christopher Bell 3 wins, Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman, Joey Logano, Daniel Suarez, and Austin Cindric. We have 12 different winners. With 6 races left, if we were to get a new winner each week, that would give us 18 different winners. Highly doubt that's going to happen. Honestly, I think maybe 3 more winners. I think we get 1 person on points. So yeah, it's going to be just a dogfight at the end of this. Martin Truex Jr. right now is plus 125. Ty Gibbs plus 84. Ross Chastain plus 53, Chris Buescher plus 45, Bubba Wallace minus 45. Thankfully, the penalty didn't have points for the penalty from Chicago. I know Denny Hamlin said today that they weren't going to appeal it; they're just going to pay it. Even Bubba said it's kind of a, it was like a kind of a light, kind of a bright light, kind of. It was a relief for him, he said. And so, I mean, I get that, and people that just trash him on social media, I read some of it, I comment on some of it, and it's just garbage, and I hate the fact he has to go through that, especially in 2024. I'm very critical of NASCAR. I was kind of critical of them. I said in the video my thoughts, where they got it wrong. We've seen a bunch of drivers do that thing. We also seen Chase Elliott do it, and nothing was said about it. No penalty, no nothing. But that's in the past. That's Chicago. We're going to move on. It happened. I know everyone talks about the fine and stuff. The way NASCAR works is if that $50,000 fine was not already paid, Bubba would not be able to start this race. So we know the fine got paid already. The money goes to the NASCAR Foundation. The NASCAR Foundation is a charitable, and they divide the money. Any money comes out like that goes off to the different charities that NASCAR works with. So that's a good thing. So Bubba minus 45, no points involved. We can move on from that. Chase Briscoe minus 88, Kyle Busch minus 98. Kyle Busch is running well here. So Kyle Busch can make a chunk in those points. If Kyle Busch goes out and wins this race and moves into the playoffs, that just pushes Chris Buescher out. That makes that cut line even bigger. That could be amazing. Todd Gilliland minus 121. If Bubba goes out and wins the race, it could do a lot. Ty Gibbs goes out and wins the race, it could do a lot. So on the season, I'm 9-5 in the Truck Series. We get the win Friday night with Corey Heim. 14-5 in the Xfinity Series. I did not pick Custer to win today. Cup Series, I'm 6-14. Not great. So the 4 picks to win: the Great American Gateway 400 at Pocono, the Tricky Triangle. Ty Gibbs. I got Ty Gibbs going for his first career win. I got Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, and Tyler Reddick are the 4 picks. So that's Ty Gibbs, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick. The NASCAR Fantasy Live lineup is going to be Christopher Bell, Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, and Martin Truex Jr. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.